Now, when I started on Twitter on April 22nd, 2021, I wanted to turn over a new leaf. I have dishonored and ashamed myself, and I needed a fresh start. I wanted to pick up where I left off, and I was ready to give myself a second chance, not just to make an impact, but at life. At this point, I wanted to rebuild myself physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, but most importantly of all, virtually. My plan for starting back out was a fairly simple one. I'll serialize my work on Twitter and then do portfolio reels to upload to YouTube. Twitter would also be the place where I would build strong connections within the community. Not long after, however, shit happened, so I created an Instagram account to appease some shitheads. More shit happened because of those shitheads, but we'll get to that later. At that time, anyway, my primary focus was fan art for Destruna, which was Danger Dolan's big project at the time. However, ideas for more PD and Destruna stuff eventually began to dry up because of NDAs. Dolan couldn't really share a lot. So I needed a temporary replacement topic to keep the pipeline active until Destruna officially launches and the Planet Dolan picks back up again. And it was at this time that I discovered VShojo through word of mouth back over on Twitter. Bingo. You see, at the time, I had befriended a lot of small indie VTubers who followed me and liked my work. I had finally fallen down the VTuber rabbit hole, and from there, I was about to make what would become the greatest decision of my life. It was also at the time on Twitter where I started what would become my signature format, Sumo Chibi Girls. Well, it was a novelty that I did with and for close friends over there on Twitter, of course, soon exploded into a phenomenon that took the internet by storm. Meanwhile, however, back over on Instagram, the unthinkable happened. My account there that I made for the shitheads who kept, that shit. It got hacked and stolen from me, to make a long story short. I had to create a new one and get everyone back on deck. Damn shitheads. Anyway, it was at this time that I decided to become a VTuber. The idea there would be if I could stream in front of and chat with a live audience, it could show that I am much more than what you would see on Twitter and Instagram. I wanted to be a real friend to all. I was going to make an official announcement when this year, 2022, started. New Year's Day, around that time. Sorry. But more shit happened. But nonetheless, I was able to get the PV out there that month. Later on that month. Now, starting this new chapter was not easy. I was also trying to keep up with my personal life, while also trying to keep up with filling in requests for buddies on both Twitter and Instagram. I even created a Trello account, a Trello board to help me streamline it all. I was also preparing my Twitch channel and YouTube channel for the big event. And I even created a Discord server and a TikTok account to, get me into the community a lot. And to manage all these sites, I even created a link tree. Meanwhile, out of the blue, I got the bad news from Danger Dolan. that he was unable to pitch Destruna to a platform, and he had to drop it after a grueling 2 years of production. I was sad yet disappointed because I don't know how Planet Dolan would turn up after when it returns. Planet Dolan would never be the same. To put it plain and simple, to me, on top of it, Destruna was destined to be a turning point not only in pop culture, but also in my life at that time. So I decided to leave the Planet Dolan fandom and make Bishoujo my new main topic for fan art. Bishoujo was officially my new obsession now. Then I was really ready to begin VTubing. However, even more shit happened down the road, but more on that soon. Anyway, designing, drawing, and formatting them all was all one thing, but from there the hard part was rigging it in Live 2D. I did the trial, which only gives you 42 days, and then when it ends you have to pay. There's no getting around it. Simply put, rigging was all a mess. So before I was overwhelmed, I would be overwhelmed. I decided to have my model as a PNG tuber one for the time being. However, just as I was getting ready to do a demo, even more shit happened. That's right. Those shitheads struck again and 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 so on. Nonetheless, I was able to eventually release my demo on YouTube. From there, I was able to make good progress not only on Twitch, but also on YouTube and TikTok. Finally, I was able to make a breakthrough on YouTube after all this time. I did my first portfolio reel, but a shithead requested I take it down. Oh, yeah. I was weak-willed at that time, so I really did. Anyway, eventually, to make a long story short, I made my official debut stream on Twitch on June 10th, 2022, to a lot of amazing fanfare.